Hey everyone, it's Alicia and welcome back to my channel. And as promised, I told you it is Flatmail entry and Happy Mail Day. Couldn't believe how full my mailbox was. And folks, when I share with you our next Flatmail entry, you're going to be wowed. Because this one, which comes from Lauren Cunningham, and you guys have gotten to know Lauren over the last month, folks, she was able to send all of this for $3.22. I couldn't believe it. Now, I want to cover up her address just so that you can see that I'm not making that up. She sent it in a regular 810 for $3.22. And wait till you see what she sent for that. First of all, this entry is super beautiful. What's interesting is that Lauren, like myself, often makes with Maggie Holmes. I am so glad that you took a chance and did this vintage-inspired work because it's amazing, folks. All right, so let's start with this cute Mendex card. Oh, guys, I love getting these from you. I'm building up this most amazing collection. Now I have your addresses. Very handy for random acts of kindness. Very handy. But look how pretty this is. I had to keep on I had to keep it on, folks. Look. Okay, so first of all, like Sabrina, I'm always moved when people think to put in my initial or to personalize this. And Lauren did this beautifully with like a glittery E. So in person, again on my crappy camera, you can't see it. But in person, this E really stands out and in a really great way. Not in like a weird stands out way, in a beautiful way. So it catches your attention. The other thing I really loved about this Mendex is this double-edged trim that she did. So I haven't thought to do this, Lauren. You taught me something today. So she put this really delicate lace on the edge, which just really adds something to this whole vintage aesthetic. But then she also did a twine tie. And I would never have thought to do this, but this is with this really beautiful iridescent purpley twine. And it works perfectly, folks. Perfectly. I would never have thought to add that piece here, and look at it. It just adds that extra texture that just makes you love it. Okay, so let's look at how magical this is. So we see here, this is like a Maggie Holmes-esque flower, but it's the more vintage side of Maggie, as you can see. And what Lauren's done, which is so clever, she has built this up. But like Crafty Michelle, she hasn't done it with foam dots. She's done it by layering. Oh, there's my pup going in and out and changing all of our lighting, folks. Forgive me for 1 second while I shut that door. My very clever aging service dog now knows how to open and close the door to go outside when she wants to. And she likes the sunshine, so she does it a lot. Okay, so do you see this? So we have this like amazing layering technique. She's got a picture frame over a piece of ephemera, and that's layered up, and that's over these I think these are like the Quebec fleur-de-lis, and we have them behind here as well as here, and then they're vintaged up, folks. They were white, but they've been vintaged up, probably with a little tea or coffee, and really nicely done. Then again, this Maggie Holmes-esque piece of floral on top, another picture frame, and it's wonderful. Like if you scratch it, you can tell it's a picture frame, but it's beautifully collaged. So you actually have to run your finger over it. We have a little butterfly layered up on there, and this underneath this twine is another piece of lace. So it's a little peekaboo effect. Super, super cute Mendex card. Loved it. Loved it. And also, if you note, she took the time to aged all the edges, which I think is lovely. Like she did a little bit of that shadowing, probably, I'm assuming with like a distress ink or a brown sepia ink, but regardless of how she did it, it worked out great. Like look at this, it's beautiful. I'm so glad you took a chance on doing vintage. Look how beautiful it is. But I thought this piece, the Flatmail entry, was just terrific. So I'm actually going to count these. Like I think what I'm going to do, so excited to get this Mendex card. But I'm going to count this towards my other challenge because really we only asked for something small and you didn't need to send this and yet you made me this beautiful piece. So I'm going to count this towards my challenge with Miss Lisa. And I'm going to count this as your Flatmail entry. And I did something very similar for Crafty Michelle who indicated that, but I'm doing this on my own, whether or not that was your intention, just because I thought it was so wonderful that you made that for me. And that you took a chance and stepped outside of your zone, so that gets you an extra point too, as you know. You did such a great job on this piece. So again, folks, like Michelle, so smart, no foam dots because it's Flatmail, right? Super flat enclosure. But what she did too is layer it all up. And folks, I got a doily on top of a tag, on top of and then a piece of ephemera, Enjoy the Journey. And it just adds that extra something nice to the whole piece, gives it a nice layered effect. And she's also taken the original paper and layered another piece of vintage paper, but it all coordinates perfectly. Like, until you look at it up close, you don't know that this is like 5 different pieces of paper put together. So that's expert collaging. I'm going to show you the back where she's done the same thing again, expertly coordinated everything so it all works together perfectly. But look at this. You guys are getting so good. I'm laughing because, of course, she manages to send me amazing ephemera. It's always the same pieces. It's always the small pieces that make the big picture. And in this, there couldn't be anything closer to the truth, folks. Take a look at this. Okay, so to make this folio, I think that Ms. Lauren should give us a tutorial because I thought this was so great for a folio that fit in an envelope. And wait till you see how much it holds. Like, okay, so like Miss Carmen, I swooned because you sent me the Tim Holtz pieces. Guys, I didn't know this collection until Carmen sent it to me, and now Lauren, and I love it. I don't know how I've never seen this before, but I hadn't. So when I saw it, look like Miss Carmen, look how many pieces Lauren tucked in just to that top pocket. Look at this. Oh, wow, and there's even a piece of ephemera. Look at this. I just found this tucked in there. I love these. And I didn't have them until Carmen sent them. Now I feel like I don't have to hoard them or I can actually use them. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and like Dina, how thoughtful is this, folks? This is the delicate doily, and look how gorgeously aged it is. I could not believe what Lauren got into here. You're going to be, wow, this little folio has all sorts of amazing paper and ephemera tucked in. And this was so clever. She tucked in the small stickers because I said that I don't have a lot of English stickers here. I had a limit on what I could bring. So this is one of the things I had to give up. So I have almost none here. So Lauren, this was so thoughtful. And then look how pretty this is. Like, I'm really in love with her construction. Again, I want to spend, thank you. Punches, again, Lauren's paying attention, folks. That's when you're really moved. It's like, you know, I didn't bring my punches. So you punch some of these out for me, which is a huge help. Okay, this is amazing. Like, it's like, look, she gave me some of the fleur-de-lis. She cut those out. They're punched out. Okay, and this, look, folks, this is so smart. Do you see? I think I might use this as a writer's notebook. It's that well made. Like, this is where I'm wowed by you guys. Just wowed. And so thoughtful. Okay, so before I show you the rest of this and how I'm going to use it as a notebook, do you see these die cuts? So first of all, I don't have the globe die cut, even at home. So I'm so thrilled to have this. And then there's these beautiful hearts in there. Like, and everything coordinates, and it's all vintage, and it's all in my favorite colors. And look at these. You guys know I gave Rosita all of my enamel dots because I felt that was really important. But I don't have anything like this, folks. I just don't, and I don't have any of my stickles. I did order some. They never came. Did I tell you guys that? In all these videos that I haven't uploaded, my stickles have not come. Nope. Amazon promised delivery. Still not here, folks. I don't know. So thank you, because now I have some enamel dots. All right, now let me show you why I want to use this as a notebook. This is so well made. Lauren, you should give us a tutorial on this. Do you see this, guys? As a writer, I'm like, wow. So I was studying it to figure out how Lauren did it, and like Miss Crafty Michelle, she's just really good at construction, used washi tape, did it expertly, and made like a folio notebook. Like, as a writer, and there's places to put my writing paper, oh my gosh, and I just found more ephemera. It's like everywhere I look, there's hidden pockets. Look at this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, I haven't even seen this one before. Note to self. Do you see this? Unbelievable. But I think this is a gorgeous notebook, like for a writer. So she did this she built out this accordion using washi tape. Again, not requiring a die cut. This, I don't know if she die cut it because it's perfectly cut, and I couldn't do that without a die cutter, but she may have just hand fussy cut it. But you see how all the paper coordinates, it's aged, and then she used the aged washi. I think I'm going to use this as a notebook one. It's that beautiful. Folks, this is Lauren Cunningham's first entry to one of our contests, and it's gorgeous. gorgeous. If you see Lauren today, you got to let her know. This is beautiful. Give her a big thumbs up. This is a fantastic idea and a beautifully constructed entry. Thank you so much, Lauren. I'll be back, folks, soon. We got tons more. I got a load of mail today. I feel very blessed. I really do. Thank you. Talk to you soon.